Alright guys, this video's just a continuation, still building the wings, and I give in, to be honest. I give in. I turned 50 this year and I've succumbed to go with the glasses, doing all this monotonous work, so giving in to the glasses but still loving the build. And this video will just cover off on construction of the left hand wing. Right hand wing moved over onto the box storage, trailing edges on, flapper on, arms are on, top skin, leading edge all open, ready for inspection. And starting on the left hand wing, back to deburring. And the left hand wing's under construction, right hand wing's waiting for inspection. So on the left hand wing, it's upside down at the moment, just drilled out the main spar, started with the number 40 up to the number 30, and final size of number 20, which is about 4mm, plenty of swarf. So the leading edge is just rolled over the bench. Didn't pay as much attention this time to getting it level, because I know when I flip it over it's going to be like a bit of cardboard anyway, and pay more attention, just get them parallel, the trailing edge and the front spar. And what else have I done? Got the tie down hook in nice and early. This sheet will come off. Next step is we'll work on the strut attachment point once again. I've done my flapper on arms, they're pre-assembled and waiting to go in. And what do I do differently this time? This time with the ribs, instead of trying to, the skins come already pre-drilled to size 20, and the ribs, or the rear ribs, are only a number 40. So I actually went through and just drilled all the flanges on all the ribs prior to starting. That took about 2 hours actually. I noticed a video the other night, Zenith did it in 10 minutes, but it took me 2 hours to do all the ribs, deburr and drill them all out. So I drilled all the holes on all the ribs out to final size, and it seems to be working a lot better. Just on the spar, I've left the spar off this time on the bottom, because what happens, as you can see there, like I explained earlier in other videos, it ends up a fair way out and you sort of have to twist the spar. See there, twist the spar, but I'm going to do it at the same time that I do the top skin. Yeah, I just don't know why they do it that way, but anyway, I didn't want to go too far off the plans, modifying things. But apart from that, yeah, give it a vacuum and strut attachment point, flip it over and roll the top skin over. And as I said, here's the right hand wing. Teed up my inspector to come around, have a look. The skin will come off, check out the spar, make sure I've used the right sticky tape, I guess. Alright, so I've been working away here, drilling the main spar on the second wing. So I've done the top and bottom on the when we start with the right hand wing. Now I'm on the bottom spar of the other wing, the left hand wing. It's getting late. Drilling that out. So while I've been drilling it out, I've been online today checking out wire gauge to route for the nav lights and things like that, fuel systems. Got to start to think about these things. And I had an ad pop up. It was for an old Cessna, Cessna 152 or 150 or something. I'm a recreational pilot at the moment. Some of those GA aircraft keep popping up for about $28,000. That's good hard earned South Pacific pesos. So $28,000 Australian, get a Cessna complete, ready to go. The missus isn't here, but we're well above that already. But I'm just loving the fact, I know one day I'm going to get to fly an aeroplane that I built. So it's really enjoyable, and people think you're a bit crazy, I guess, but to build an aeroplane, have it sit there and say I built that and fly it. I know from my radio control models to fly something that you've built yourself. It's completely different to just actually going out and buying it. So yeah, just pushing on. I know one day we'll get to the end and I'll have a nice shiny aeroplane that we can go for a fly in. It's also that time, I guess, in my head, I'm going through colour schemes. I'm trying to work out, I love the factory colour scheme, the original one of the factory Cruzer, but it's already been done. I guess all white is nice and simple. But thinking about it, and you download a lot of pictures, why is it that most GA aircraft are painted like bloody caravans? Trying to come up with something that looks nice and something that's particular to me. I've got a few ideas, but yeah, when I get a spare chance I just scribble down, I do some drawing with my daughter. I'm just colouring in 750 Cruzer pictures, coming up with some colour schemes, so we'll see how that goes. Another good thing is with experimental aircraft or recreational aircraft in Australia, there's all new designs and that kicking around. GA, they're still flogging around in Cherokees and Cessnas. I think it must be too hard to, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's pretty hard to get a new aircraft into the market and certified and jump through all the hoops with CASA, whereas recreational aircraft, LSAs, light sport aircraft, obviously it's a lot easier and they've relaxed a few of the rules, if you like. Not that they're not any safer, but there's a lot more variety out there and people like myself having a crack, build their own aeroplane. Alright, another long night, nearly to the end. It's going along quite well, but we might wrap that video up here and next video just continue on the wings and move on to maybe the fuel tanks. Thanks.